In the late 18th century, amidst the rolling hills and vast savannas of southern Africa, a boy was born who would grow to change the course of history. His name was Shaka, and his destiny was to become the most formidable warrior king the continent had ever seen. This is the story of Shaka Zulu, a tale of power, innovation, and a legacy that continues to echo through the ages. Shaka was born around 1787 in the Zulu kingdom, located in what is today KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. He was the illegitimate son of Senzanga Kona, a minor Zulu chief, and Nandi, a woman of the Elangeni tribe. From the beginning, Shaka's life was fraught with hardship. His parents' union was frowned upon, and as a result, he and his mother faced scorn and rejection. Banished from his father's household, Shaka and Nandi sought refuge with the Mthethwa, a powerful neighboring tribe. It was under the protection of the Mthethwa leader, Chief Dingiswayo, that Shaka began to rise. Dingiswayo recognized the potential in the young boy and took him under his wing, introducing him to the art of war. Shaka was not just another warrior. From a young age, he exhibited a fierce determination and an unyielding will to succeed. But more than that, Shaka possessed a keen intellect and an innovative mind, traits that would soon set him apart from other warriors. It was during his time with the Mthethwa that Shaka began to develop new military strategies that would revolutionize warfare. He discarded the traditional long-throwing spear known as the assegai and replaced it with the ikalwa, a short stabbing spear designed for close combat. This change allowed his warriors to engage their enemies more effectively and with devastating results. Shaka also introduced the famous bullhorn formation, a tactic that would become the hallmark of the Zulu army. The formation was simple yet effective. The horns would encircle the enemy, while the chest attacked head-on, and the loins served as reserves to finish off any remaining resistance. This method of encirclement was brutal, efficient, and led to many decisive victories. With these innovations, Shaka quickly rose to prominence. Following the death of his mentor Dingiswayo, Shaka assumed leadership of the Zulu clan. Under his command, the Zulu kingdom began to expand rapidly, absorbing neighboring tribes through both diplomacy and force. What began as a small, fragmented clan soon grew into a formidable empire. Shaka's rise was not without bloodshed. His campaigns of conquest were relentless, and his enemies were given little choice: submit or be destroyed. This period of conflict and upheaval, known as the Memphekane or the Crushing, reshaped the social and political landscape of southern Africa. Tribes were displaced, populations were decimated, and new alliances were forged in the fires of war. Despite the violence, Shaka's reign brought about a period of stability and prosperity for the Zulu people. He centralized the administration, promoted agriculture, and encouraged trade. Under his rule, the Zulu nation became a dominant power in the region, known and feared by all. But power often breeds fear and paranoia. As Shaka's empire grew, so too did his mistrust of those around him. He became increasingly autocratic and ruthless, punishing even the slightest disloyalty with death. His erratic behavior and brutal policies began to alienate his closest advisors and generals. In 1827, tragedy struck when Shaka's beloved mother, Nandi, passed away. Her death marked a turning point in Shaka's life. Overcome with grief, he ordered a massive and brutal period of mourning, which included the execution of many who were deemed insufficiently sorrowful. His actions further deepened the rift between him and his people. In the end, Shaka's increasingly erratic rule could not be sustained. In 1828, his half-brothers, Dingane and Malangana, conspired with his trusted servant Mbopa to assassinate him. Shaka was ambushed and killed near his royal kraal, bringing an end to his reign. His death marked the beginning of a new chapter for the Zulu kingdom. Shaka Zulu's legacy is a complex one. He was a visionary leader who transformed the Zulu into a mighty nation, a military genius whose tactics are still studied today. But he was also a ruler whose methods were often harsh and unforgiving, leaving behind a trail of devastation. Even so, his impact on the history of southern Africa cannot be denied. Today, the Zulu people remember Shaka as the founder of their nation, a symbol of strength and resilience. His story serves as a reminder of the power of vision and the enduring legacy of one man's determination to reshape his world. And so, the name Shaka Zulu lives on, a legend that continues to inspire and captivate, a warrior king whose shadow still looms large over the land he once ruled.